Hello, my name is Tenwise and welcome to Film Domain. Today it is time to rewind back to the start of the 2010s, where we will be reviewing an old TV film, Best Player. This film was released in Canada and the US in March 2011, and it is still a worthwhile movie for entertainment. Before we further discuss this film, do remember to subscribe to Film Domain and share our channel to help us grow. Without further waiting, let's dive straight into this film. Best Player is a Nickelodeon TV movie featuring two stars of iCarly, another popular TV show. You may be tempted to bypass Best Player when sifting through old movies to watch, as it is a kids' movie on Nickelodeon. Although the film runs toward the obvious and preposterous, or sometimes both at once, it's cheery and charming and never feels cynical. The tale of an overgrown 30-something video game champion, Quincy, trying to beat his embarrassingly young and female rival Prodigy is so far one of the funniest plots made for a TV film. It features expert farce, a pitch-perfect replication of the gaming world, and a deliciously awkward romance that involves Quincy and none other than the Prodigy's mother. The movie begins with Quincy, who is played by Trainor, he being an unemployed adult gamer still living with his parents in their basement. Under the username Q, he is renowned for winning many awards and world records, being the spotlight of the gaming community. Everything seems smooth and fine until his parents announce a move to Florida, and they put their house on the market. A gamer who has never had any source of income or being at all independent in his life, Quincy has to get the house from them or lose his perfect gaming environment. Quincy, at this part, does also make reasons for staying in the house, such as, I have very specific lighting needs. Conveniently, a contest is providing $175,000 of prize money for beating the game Black Hole, among other players. He discusses this game with his #1 fan, Wendell, who, unfortunately for him, the game has its own top player, a teenage girl named Prodigy, who he discovers while practicing. Quincy desperately needs the money, and he cannot afford losing to someone younger than him. Together, Wendell and Quincy make plans to sabotage Prodigy and kick her out of the competition. Despite being an adult, Quincy, along with his immaturity from his imbalance of work and life, makes such poor decisions which will adversely affect him later on. Prodigy turns out to be a sullen schoolgirl called Chris. She mistakenly recognizes him as her mother, Tracy's internet date. Quincy isn't exactly going to fix that mistake. He is able to use the devious methods he grasped from years of gaming to hold on to any chances he has of sabotaging Chris, such as dating her mother and impersonating her home economics teacher, and even hooking her up unsuccessfully with the school's nerd Sheldon. A nerd would rarely be able to date a cool girl in school, but rather get more wedgies. Quincy's determination in outing Chris from the competition reflects a serious and growing problem in our society where kids' addictions to gaming cause them to take risks, even dangerous ones. These actions do more harm than good, and only after being thrown into a real-life situation does he begin to see how his actions are a detriment to his personal life. When he and Chris look out for more video game competitions, Chris discovers from a magazine that Quincy is actually a professional gamer and not her home ec teacher. She spitefully decides to destroy him at the tournament, even rejecting her prom invitation. But aside from the seriousness, the movie injects casual humor in these scenes, adding them up to the movie's already comical plot. Teaching is exhausting. You have to know things, which is very difficult for me. Imagine if Chris realizes that the very player she was mocking, a pathetic boy, was actually her home ec teacher. The development of the plot deserves a say too. Each of these events makes sense both in the movie's absurd universe and in real life. Even the second half of the movie consists of many twists which audiences can hungrily accept and devour. When Quincy steps aside from the gaming world for a while, the ensuing dose of reality will change his views on life, love, and the direction of his future. He ends up in love with Tracy, much to Wendell's dismay. After winning the first round, Wendell asks Quincy if he'll work with him, destroy his crush's daughter, and share the award 50-50. Everyone could have thought Quincy and Wendell would work together when Quincy jumps onto Prodigy, not saying a word, keeping the audience in suspense. And nope. Quincy ended up destroying him and Wendell together, then Sheldon rises up from the dead and defeats Prodigy. Sheldon wins the $175,000 prize after beating Chris, Ash reunites with Chris, and so does Quincy and Tracy. It creates a super wholesome environment with the prom photos of Ash, Tracy, Chris, and Quincy in the credits. Not many movies you see will have such interesting side developments much along TV films. Best Player is truly an enjoyable movie with talented and notable stars and a feel-good message about honesty, maturity, and healthy relationships. The animated graphics are kind of mediocre, but hey, it's a 2011 movie with a 2000 and something game. What did you expect? It has all the fun that any Nickelodeon show and movie has had in the past. Its similarity to the real-world environment on gaming also raises some timely issues about the internet's safety and limiting screen time, making this a great comedy movie for families. Thanks for watching this video here on Film Domain. Would you like us to do more reviews on old movies? What do you think of Best Player? Let us know down in the comments below. Make sure that you leave a like on this video and subscribe to Film Domain and our main channel, Game Domain, as well. Be sure to please share our channel in any way you can to help us grow so we can spread our content to more people. It will motivate us to make more wonderful videos for you. Do be part of our Discord server to join in the discussion on films and video games. Link is down below in the description. Once again, thanks for watching Film Domain, and stay tuned for more great content.